Pues vamos a seguirle al Red, bueno, al Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, move it! Got it! Hello there. Hell of a horse. Only friend you need, I bet.
Y luego, ok, es aquí.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Hey, real funny, Dutch.
Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America, you know me?
I'll meet you back here
Cosito.
and
Me ven, hijos de perro.
Funny you should say that.
Well, you know how it is. I told him. I said, that's
Over
the state
here.
of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
Excuse me.
That's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Well,
I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I seem to have some very impatient customers. Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
For a whiskey?
Sure. That's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Okay. Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian, spaghetti-eating, long streaker piss big. He makes my skin crawl. So swally cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know how I get. Oh, and friend, you'll be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
Ese hijo de hijo.
good morning to you, sir.
Cállate. Ven, carnal, aquí quédate. Ah, son estos
Hey.
imbéciles.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him. What it'll cost?
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
That's a bad bread. Here. Come on.
This away. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet? Stay close.
¿Me puedo
Easy
poner
to
un
get lost
putazo?
around here. Come on, then. You new to the city, mister?
Pretty much.
Don't worry. No one knows it as good as me and Cleet.
Is that right?
Hope you won't need his services, but you got the doctor on the corner there. Nice enough, fella. That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself. Now over
Se
here's a
nota,
real
pinche
piece of
escuincle,
art.
verga muerta.
That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister. Modeled on the famous church in Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No.
We're Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but,
Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits!
let's go! That fellow looks angry.
Ah! God damn it!
No tengo varo.
Get back here!
O sea, huevo, tengo que ir corriendo.
You better stop right now.
¿Qué
Bastard
resto
got
tienes
off.
por chocar?
You after that kid? That shit went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
Siento que me van a casillar, pero bueno.
No, I kind of miss old bobtails.
Ain't you tired yet, old man?
Hey! Moron!
Sí, a huevo, a huevo. Y ya me los había topado.
Hey, Big Lou, get lost! I said, get lost, you dumb You're making a fool of yourself!
You give that back!
You ain't got a chance in hell, slowpoke!
I'll kill you, you thieving bastard!
Just give it up, farm boy!
This is your last warning, boy!
My careful!
Quítate, culero.
Should have moved.
Ridiculous.
Chinga, ¿por dónde se fue?
I'm telling you, cucumbers got real fruit. Says
Quítate.
forever. I read it in the newspaper.
¿Por qué no corre?
What's wrong with your head? What's the problem, friend?
Give me my things, boy.
What are you talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on.
You new in town, mister?
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with him.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Hey, yokel.
Now, get out of here.
No los puedo coger. Ojos de perra. Muchos escudos que se prenden.
Ah, get out the way, you damn fool.
Cállate, pendejo. Estuve en una persecución.
Go.
Quítate, pinche chingo puto.
Good morning,
Pinches escuincles, se la saben.
You hear we got another gang rumble?
Pero me la pelan. Nomás porque no los podía matar. Si no. Chinga, sacaba mi revólver y mocos, perros. A chingar a su madre. Ahí está el puto. Oli.
Where you been? Getting robbed? Who by? Bunch of children.
I won't inquire anymore.
But I found Mr. Bronte. Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street, opposite the park.
Good work.
So what now?
We go pay him.
Ya, cállese. Vámonos directo al grano.
I cannot decide which I like less. The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east of land we know, and far from real open country.
Que la verga. A ver, vamos a ver. ¿Cuáles son las misiones? Dodge. Y esta madre. ¿Este qué es? Ese lo hago después. Dodge está más cerca.
Buenos días, señor.
Buenos días.
Excuse
Esa
me.
vieja estúpida. Supongo que ir con Dodge me va a llevar a hacer la misión para el otro pendejo, ¿no? Todavía no, no. No importa. ¿A qué pedo con ese cambio? Dejó de llover y de repente otra vez se soltó, salió el sol, se ocultó. Aquí está el pinche Dodge. ¡Oli! ¿Ese es el Marston?
There you are.
Sí.
You boys ready?
Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen. If we go in there and start shooting up the place, the boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. A fella like this is gonna have a lot of protection.
No one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax. We'll charm him. Trust me. This the place?
Must be.
You okay, John?
I guess.
Ay, 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 ay. Ya capté, es por
Excuse
el
me,
morro.
sir. We
Me
have an
había ido la
appointment
cinta.
to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen. Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this.
Nadie. No hay moros en la costa. Soy el
Don't
único
worry,
que no lleva
boys. We
sombrero.
come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Estas vergas muertas. ¿Qué me ves, imbécil? ¿Un tiro? Sí me gusta.
Dentro.
Ese pinche anciano nalgas miadas.
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So,
perros.
you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Date da bere sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn. Arthur Morgan.
Arthur, the pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But, should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
Ay, pinches perros. Me hicieron novios. Cámara, imbécil.
Come on, then.
No sé dónde es, perro.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor
Soy un
kid.
pedorrito y
I ain't
pensé
been
que
a
era
good
estaba
father to
grande
him.
mi caballo.
I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. I figured the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done and let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right.
You okay, boy?
Pinche caballísimo.
Okay. I think this is it. Keep it down. Let's hitch the horses up ahead.
Está tan enorme tu caballo, cabrón. ¿Es un cemental o qué mierda es?
This way.
Órale, mamada, no espantes.
Find him and get the hell out of here.
there, boy. Come on, let's keep on 'em.
¿Qué fue eso?
Wait.
Quiet.
¿Dónde es?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit to drink. A friend died. They can hear us, you know. They're still with us.
You should get yourself home.
I'll try this way.
Hay un cabrón.
Get in cover. Hey, John, over here.
You boys found my pappy's watching!
Really?
Damn it!
How many you see?
3, 4, hard to tell!
You should have paid Mr. Bronte.
Nice shooting!
Vamos, carnal. ¿Qué pistola traigo? No seas mamón.
Boys, this ain't worth it! Look out! They're making a run for it!
Quítate, cabrón.
They're leading us out in the open.
Please, stop!
Watch right here! Lord the damn! Sure picked the right night for it.
No doubt.
Ay, cabrón.
Hardly see what I'm shooting at.
Toma, cabrón, cosita.
All right. Now let's find their stash. Gotta be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
Madre mía. Bueno, vamos, $21.
Like I said, let's look around where they jumped.
Hay muy malos los perros, ¿eh? Quítate, pinche Marston.
Come on. Let's quickly check that spot where it all kicked off.
Okay.
We can't go back to Bronte with nothing to show for it, Arthur.
Cállate.
Think there might be something in here. Got it.
Good. Now let's get out of here.
Creo que vienen por...
Damn, the law's here. Come on, let's see if that gate's open. It's locked. We'll have to go back the way we came. Damn it. Come on. Let's go around the side.
looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Stick with me.
¿No es más fácil saltarnos la puta reja?
They have to be here somewhere. You try the left, and I'll go straight ahead.
Parece que no. Esos policías pendejos. Son los únicos dos que están cuidando la entrada y se van.
Come on, quick. Let's get back to Dutch.
¡Ay, qué pedo! Tampoco ese no era mi caballo.
Well, it's lucky I ain't a religious man.
Let's just get back there. Collect our side of the deal.
You all right?
He best not be playing games with us.
He almost certainly is. But let's just see. Keep your head. Act no.
A ver, antes. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Y mi revólver? No mames. Vete a la verga.
How's he even gonna know we did what he asked?
I got a feeling most things around here get back to him pretty fast. Like I said, we'll see where we're at once we got Jack.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys. Let's go. We have a new camp set up there. You're gonna love it.
Bueno.
All right,
Quedaron por
let's get
putas.
this boy back to his mother.
Que la
You
canción.
sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry
What for?
for that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, yes. I had the
Bueno,
best
mejor
time.
hubieran
But I
dejado el
can't wait
morro
to
con
see
el
Mama.
don.
Did she miss me?
She sure did.
Parece que le
Like
iba
you
mejor
wouldn't
que
know.
con el pinche Marston.
You had a nice night then?
Most enjoyable. Well, the man's an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
A whole heap of them. We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You know, I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
Bronte?
Oh, he'll be there too. Seems to more or less run this city. At least, that's the way he sees it. Could open up some opportunities for us. It's been a chaotic few days, but we can finally move forward now. Get the money we need and disappear. Anyway, we got Jack, and that's all that matters for right now. Come on. Abigail! Abigail! We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good Italian food. You ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So?
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
Is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you.
Thank you.
Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Qué bonito. Ah, cabrón. A ver. Malditos.
Break's over, boy.
Puta. ¿Qué es esto? A ver. No sé, pero como una pinche guillotina. ¿Qué pedo? Ah, ok.
Whoa, easy.
A ver, carnalito. Quiero ver. ¿Dónde está mi pinche revólver? No mames. ¿Por qué? De la verga. Chingas a tu madre. Putos.
Cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
Pinche Javier. No me puedo quemar aquí. Qué mamada. Perdí mi arma. Puta madre. Vale, verga. ¡Ay! Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so. Yours, Mary.
Qué linda.
There he is.
Hi there, Arthur.
Y ese viejo puto, déjame pasar. ¿No ves que perdí mi mejor arma?
Hello, Arthur.
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
Evening, Arthur.
Cállate, viejo pendejo. A ver, vamos con esta. Esta estaba primero.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
Cállate.
All right, head for Rhodes, and quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
Puta arma.
She spoke to me in confidence.
Según
I
yo es
suppose
la
I
que
didn't think it would be a problem.
te daban.
Now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw
GTA
one of the foreman's
siempre
hassling her in
encontrabas.
Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
That's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools.
Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear, half of you were just rotting your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack? Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa.
What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last
Chingue
word.
su
What are you
madre.
waiting for? Get in there and find our gun.
Mucho negro,
I'll
pendejo.
What the hell? What the hell you think you're doing? Ah! Got a head.
Sí, pendejo.
Tilly!
Ahorita vengo por la chinilla. Ok. No hay nada. No puedo esculcar. A huevo la tengo que liberar.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot them!
Oh, don't worry, I'll be just fine.
Now catch that man!
The one in front's the boss. Bring him back alive. I ain't done with them yet.
All right, get after them!
Yeah.
There, straight ahead! I saw him go through those bushes! Oh, look at these cowards! They're heading down the hill, to the water! Well, that wasn't we, Arthur. Oh, there they are, by the shoreline.
Mamis. La chinga, estamos por donde acampábamos antes.
You picked the wrong girl. All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
I promise you don't want to.
Who's the last? So, don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
You son of a bitch.
Are you going to tie him up then?
It's on the left.
No, pendeja, ahí voy.
Make these nice and tight.
All right. You bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
¿Va a chingar?
With pleasure.
Ah, bueno, se llevó el caballo de este pendejo.
This could get bumpy.
Step. Do you have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm Anthony
Me vale
Foreman.
verga.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with...
Cállese.
What the hell? What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly just... All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat. Go on.
Chingue su madre.
Sadly, I agree with you. Sorry, partner. We can't take no chances with the likes of you.
Lo mismo opino. No se pueden correr riesgos. Y menos si es negro. Jeje. Vamos a ver qué tenía. ¡Ta madre! ¿Nada más? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, fugitivos. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué hay? Aquí hay un cofre. Ahí. Ok. Te investigo qué pedo. ¿Ya? ¡Ta madre! Estos güeyes están más pobres que yo. Bueno, no, aquí sí hay varo. Eso no me interesa. Mierda. Policías. Como si no me chingan. No hay nada. Ya vámonos. Después vengo a investigar.
Come on. Yep.
No eres mío, pero sirves para llegar a mi destino. Ah, cabrón. Dile bien su madre. Ay. No salió. Ah, que tu perra madre. Cállate, pinche negro imbécil. ¿Tú qué es eso? ¿Un toro o qué? Robo de ganado. Ah, no me interesa.
Hosea?
Hola.
Hey, Arthur. Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you.
Eres para mí.
We are
Ah, ¿ya es la fiesta?
utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
Oh, no pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. Please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come on, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Ah, yo me voy con Dutch. O sea, yo soy su mano derecha. No. Vamos a mirármelo.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
¿Qué hay aquí, perro? ¿Qué hay aquí? Vale, verga, pendejo.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends.
I mean, modern art is all very well, but my daughter could do better.
I'm not such a Philistine as all that, Marie. Just big enough for me.
Would you like some champagne?
Of course. Thank you, sir. You are quite the gentleman. Clearly not from this swampy hellhole.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies, I'll see you next week.
Weston James.
Good evening.
How do you do? How was the show? I heard you went.
Outrageous. These dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Was it just dancing?
Gentlemen,
Oh.
I hope you're having a
Hello.
fine evening.
Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such
Evening,
thing.
sir.
But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off? How do you do?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off.
Y aquí están todos los
Sit
borrachos.
down and calm down. Count to 1,000.
No me ven
Then you
en
can reach.
todas.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. A rider?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
¿Qué son? Yo me estoy perdiendo los fuegos artificiales por seguir este cara de verga.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turb.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Inició. Oli.
Hello, sir.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and
No,
I heard
pero no
about
se vayan sin mí.
poker game. Come on.
Vamos a revisar el WhatsApp. ¿Qué pedo? Hay un muerto.
Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Vergueros. Vergueritos. Yeah.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat.
Pues bueno, hasta aquí le voy a dejar, chingue su motherfucker. Inspeccionar que... Chinga, ¿quién es ese? Padre de Arthur. O sea, Dutch, Arthur. Ah, mames, bien jóvenes. Perro de Arthur. Pues bueno.